We will be finishing up gray box testing. Having covered black and white box testing, let's delve into gray box testing. Gray box testing is a type of testing that brings in the best of black and white box testing. It is very specific and targeted with what is being tested. So the black part is where things are known to the user, only that specific and targeted content. And the white part is where the inner workings are known partially, just enough, not everything. To highlight some of the practices of gray box testing, they are matrix testing, regression analysis, pattern evaluation, as well as API and database evaluation. We will be delving into them further. The first practice of gray box testing is matrix testing. This is where we chalk out all potential requirements through a requirements traceability matrix by jotting down the specific requirement in each row as well as its relevance to the software. So that way, little to nothing is missed. To go over regression analysis is based on targeted retesting. It's where only areas of concern are retested to see any potential effects of the change. And side effects as what happens to the other modules are also looked for. This is very efficient because by working and knowing uh, the partial workings of the software, the test cases can be created just for those to save a lot of time. To go over pattern evaluation is focused on defect prediction, root cause insights, as well as fix verification. So during defect prediction, past history logs, code modules, and incident reports are reviewed for any potential defects. And in the root cause insights, so specific structures or data inputs are analyzed. And in fix verification, we have to see if previous software patches or remediation steps were successfully resolved. Now to go into API and database evaluation, this is a practice where at first application packaging interfaces, shortened as APIs, are tested for request response behavior or appropriate error handling. And as far as databases are concerned, this is where the specific backend querying takes place with SQL or structured query language. Here, either through the UI or API, the data is modified to ensure everything is correctly written. Second subpoint here is adherence to relational constraints, data types, and what all is also looked at. And that concludes gray box testing. So to wrap this all up, the test practices that have been discussed so far are a non-exhaustive list. It's not what all is out there in the industry. However, as part of future content or videos, more types of testing will be discussed. Please stay glued. That is part 2 of software testing. More topics to come.